Hey Remarkable Lifers, today I'm going to take you with me to Walmart. That's right. $75-inch TV for 13,000, 14,000 pesos, so that's about $700 US. So refrigerator, so 32 cubic foot refrigerator for 20,000 pesos, so that's about $1,000. They have a little bit of everything here. Having a video in between music, but now I'm getting the Walmart announcements in Spanish. One of the interesting things here is that you get Spanish music some days, and some days it's English music. So you come in here one day and you recognize music from the United States. The next day you're getting to hear some awesome popular Mexican music. So it's really nice. It's kind of a neat mix. They really cater to both, you know, both communities that are here. So 'tis the season. It's been warm, so all the fans and ACs are out. Pharmacy is being renovated right now, but there is a pharmacy here at Walmart. One thing you'll notice is that there are local brands and your usual brands. So there's Mexican brands and international brands here. I like Suavito. Time for the doggy treats. I swear this dog goes through a bone a day. I'm surprised she doesn't poop dog rawhide, but it keeps her quiet. So it's actually kind of interesting when you're shopping here, because it does take a minute to get used to things, but you're learning brands, you're learning where to buy certain things. And for us, you know, we just use our translation and move on from there. And you know, we use our translator app, which the Google Translator app actually has a photo option, so you can actually just take a picture of it and it translates. The problem you run into in here is you don't get a signal. So you might have to run up to the front, do your check for your translation, and then come back, but or look it up later. But you know, our guests will use a lot of caution in the meat department. We will buy prepackaged stuff here, but we prefer the carniceria or the butcher shop for our, you know, regular meats. But there's a couple of prepackaged kind of things we buy because you can't find it anywhere. Like they do occasionally have ground turkey, which is nice. So milk, for some reason, goes bad faster in Mexico. So pay attention to that. If you're not a big milk drinker, you need to buy it more often and in smaller quantities. You can get all of the major brands here for some of your snacks. Like right now I'm looking for some Tang sugar-free drinks, these little packets. They do have those, but they also have Mexican brands, Suco, Silite, etc.
Panadería por presentarse terminal 11 con atención al cliente, asociado de hogar que sigue esperando servicios con atención al
You also want to be careful, sorry for the announcements, you also want to be careful with your mayonnaise. If you're a mayonnaise eater, most of the mayonnaise here has lime in it. Good to know. But they do have helmets. So they do have all the Walmart brands. I just picked up some bacon, some cheese. They do have American brands as well and American styles, but you have the Walmart brand here. So if you're used to shopping under Walmart brand, that's a nice thing. And you get pretty much all the same stuff, but you do need to pay attention because there are differences. You might end up with, you know, a hickory smoked bacon that you didn't plan on for your non-hickory smoked type of dish, but that is what it is. They do have vegetables and stuff from time to time. They're pretty good. I don't really buy here. A lot of times I'll buy the vegetables at the market. I picked up a couple of bags of frozen broccoli for those emergencies, but usually meat and vegetables we get at the markets, and everything else I can pick up here. I don't like to buy everything from Walmart. But if you look around me, I want you to pay attention. When you're seeing people behind me and around and walking through, there's a lot of gringos, but there's a lot of local people. This is not just for us. This is truly, truly a staple for Mexicans as well to go to Walmart or to go to Soriana, which is a Walmart-like place, which we like a lot better actually. But it's in Chapala, and I'm in a hurry. So we can get Coca-Cola products everywhere, but not Pepsi. Yeah. Pepsi products versus Coke products. Are we going to do a taste test? I'll tell you that the Coca-Cola Light here is made with sucralose. So I prefer the Pepsi Light, but I don't know about that one, but it doesn't bother me, whereas Coca Light bothers me if I drink too much of it. So, which I try not to drink too much of it. I picked up a 2-liter, but you know, it is what it is. They also have houseware stuff. I've taken a detour from food, forgive me. Yeah, you can buy clothes here, but you need to be aware. If you're over a 38 waist for men, you're not going to find pants. And if you're over a XL, you're not going to find shirts. You're going to be shopping elsewhere, or I'm trying to go around a corner, I'm sorry. It's going to be challenging for you to find clothes. It is for us. And I've been fortunate that I've lost some weight. So I'm able to wear some smaller sizes, but I'm looking at some things now. Grande, 36. I have a pair of 36s that fit me really well, but they're a different style of this. I've been really working hard and trying to eat right and go to the gym, and it's starting to pay off, but maybe I can actually buy clothes here now. Give me a little while, I'll actually be able to buy clothes. They've added a lot of appliances and things lately. You can get some nice dishware, you know, cooking items, kitchenware. Everything is here. You can get air fryers, water coolers, blenders, washer dryer, refrigerator. You saw that earlier, and televisions, and they have, you know, pretty decent stuff. So there's other stores around where you can buy that stuff, but this is one of them. I'm getting in everybody's way. I'm getting in everybody's way trying to do this, so we're gonna see what I can find in the produce section that I need. I think KJ needs a couple of things for breakfast. Some bananas, platinos, and possibly a pineapple. American style sausages are hard to find here, but they do carry them. At Walmart, you can sometimes buy the Jimmy Dean breakfast sausages, FYI. But they have their own meat market here too. So a lot of people complain about Walmart in Mexico, whether it's right to have the big international stores here. Walmart is a local staple here as well. If you look around, there's a lot of Mexicans that shop here. It provides jobs. It's a good option for communities that need it. I will tell you that there are a lot of mom and pop shops around Centro. I know in the United States it really didn't balance, and a lot of times they came in and put people out of business. And that may be the case here. I'm not going to speak to that. But what I will tell you is that this is an example. I'm in the sad little paper products aisle and office supply aisle. It is hard to find it here at Walmart because papelerias are so popular here. There is one on every other block. They sell paper products, party supplies, all of that stuff. And a lot of them are privately owned. Most of them are privately owned. And they're wonderful. You can get just a little bit of everything. They'll have one of everything. And Walmart just doesn't bother. They don't bother because the custom is we're not going to Walmart for that. We'll pick it up if we need it. And that's about it. I will tell you, it's hot in this Walmart. They don't run the air conditioning at the level to which we are used to. They cool it off, and that's about it. And so if it's a hot day, it's going to be a little warmer in here. And you just need to know that. And we're done, we're at the car, and so I'll show you the receipt. So that was just under 3,000 pesos. That was $150 US, just about 160, 155, something like that. So what I usually do is bag them in the store. If you notice the lady bagging groceries there, I'll bring my bags in and they'll bag them for me. But this time I didn't have a full load and I just didn't want to take the bags in with me. So I'm gonna pack them in the car and just unload into the bags. But you need to know that there is a thing here in Mexico for these large grocery stores, Walmart, those types of things, where they bag the groceries for you. But those people are working basically for tips. It's a program for retirees, for those who need the money, for students, things like that, to help them get extra money. And you're actually tipping them. That is their wage. And so I usually tip about 20 pesos for something like this. Maybe a little more, a little less. If I don't have very much, I'll give them 10 pesos. If I have a lot, I'll give them 30. But generally 15 to 20 is fine. Consider inflation in that. It's a lot. It's a lot right now for a lot of people. So I'll round up a little bit. I usually don't over tip, but they're working for their wages. That is what they're doing. And this is my bag that my friend and we exchanged bags. We gave her a Truly Remarkable Life bag, and she gave us one of her shopping bags because she lives in Amsterdam. And so this is a shopping bag from Amsterdam. They're very happy little shopping bags. And it makes me happy. Hola Marta, hola Emilio. So I just wanted to say hi. They don't watch our videos, they're busy. Whew, had to sit here for a minute and get cooled down. So they're doing a lot of construction here at Walmart. I will let you know that. You'll see the corral as we drove in. There's guys working inside and guys working up on the roof and repainting, and they're refreshing this Walmart, which is really nice. But it was really hot in there today. It was also really nice. I saw some guys that they're subscribers, and they said hello, and they wanted to let us know that they're making progress on their house sale. And congratulations, you know who you are. I hope I wasn't rude. I was so hot. I don't know why it was so hot today. I think it's because of the construction. It's usually a little warmer in places here than in the States. They don't run their AC at the same level. But today was really kind of super hot. I was just... But anyway, it's good information for you to know that this is kind of the experience. It's a very familiar experience, except it's in a little bit of an alternate universe. A lot of things are in a different language. You might need to use a translator app or something. And I would suggest having one on your phone that doesn't rely on internet, because sometimes you can't get internet in the back of the store. Anyway, that was the trip, and I'm going home now and unpack this stuff. My phone's dying. Go find your Truly Remarkable Life.